physically stronger than the other. You've just got to be there to contest against that side. So long as you're there contesting, you're giving yourself a chance of getting the ball and then creating opportunities for yourself.
Highlands FM.
This happened just then, Chris.
That's exactly right there, mate. Highlands FM, third quarter preliminary final senior football, as Corey Hall starts this quarter by suckering the ball off the ground, and we'll see a boundary throw in at left half forward. It is the Bombers to the scoreboard end and the Roos to the Laura Green Pavilion end.
Straight away the danger for Broadford. Paul Salberg, first touch out of the centre clearance. Broadford will win the stoppage though. They'll go up towards the wing. Valenskis overruns it again. He's done that a few times today. Recovers well. Boyle picks it up. Kicks inside forward 50. Over the top Sonigan spoils Hickman. Ball on the ground. Tackle pressure's good. Broadford just keeping them under the pump. Ball spills out wide and Riddell will get a clear up towards half forward.
On the outer side, Williams gets first hands on that. We'll see a boundary thrown quick around the grounds in the AFL. Sydney 3 behind to GWS 2 behind. 10 minutes gone in the first half.
What a significant event in Australian football, that game up in Sydney. Let's not forget that.
That is huge. As rucks go up, Svark gets front position there for Broadford players. Bumped off the ball between wing and half forward. Clearing kick there from Riddell up towards half forward now. Good spoil there from Coppinger on Said. Said will see this ball out of bounds. And we'll see a throw in 45 metres out from goal. How do you think this one will unfold, Steve, in this second half?
Well, yeah, it's hard to say. Yeah, as I said earlier, I can see Broadford coming back into it, but they haven't sort of fired a shot just yet, so we'll see how they go.
Ball slapped out by Spark out towards the boundary line. Panuccio and Piccioni. Panuccio and Piccioni, the two threes and the two P's.
You and me, brother.
Just trying to, that's a bit confusing actually, Panuccio and Piccioni.
Oh, it makes it a commentator's nightmare, but you've got to love it. It's Riddell 5-4-34 to Broadford 1-6-12. Ball inside Riddell's attacking zone. Paul Salberg gets a right foot kick inside the forward 50 now. And we'll see a boundary throw in.
They do look quick, don't they? They do look like they can run away from Broadford when they get out in space a little bit, Riddell.
Long handball, getting it out in the open so long as their teammates there when they get it out from the contest.
Ball thrown in again. Spark and Allen will go at it. Allen wins it down towards Panuccio. He can't pick it up. Scott Walsh over the football. Ball spills out towards Panuccio. Head over the ball. Gets up. Gets wrapped up. And it will have a bounce. 25 metres around from the Riddell goal.
I suppose with glance to the regular listeners, Gav, if they just said, the ex-Hawk has got it.
The ex-Hawk. Ball goes up again. Ruckman will go at it. Spark wins it down. Panuccio mounts Piccioni. And I wish those two wouldn't play on each other, but here we go. The two threes, the two Ps. Up we go again. Spark and Allen. Piccioni comes over the top, thumps it forward. Barton comes over, lays a fantastic tackle. Ball out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in.
We've ticked on 3 minutes in this third term. Broadford only got one goal on the board, and that was an eternity. That was 46.5 minutes ago. It felt like a long time ago they kicked the opening goal of the game.
Yes, well, it's man on man at the moment.
Ball one down by Spark, down to front and centre. Panuccio takes it over the boundary line. We'll have another throw in. There's a little bit of a lull in the game here, which usually we'll see just after half time until that first goal's kicked, and then it all starts to wind up.
Then we'll get a cracking 20 minutes after that as Spark brings the ball down the ground. How do you guys rate Spark's game and having to step in for Philpott here for Broadford?
I think he started really well, didn't he? Like that first quarter, he took about 3 marks there just at the back end of the first quarter. He's probably gone over a little bit since then.
Spark wins it down again, down to the front. Coppinger gets Hayden Ross high. Free kick.
When you have big breaks, always an issue for coaches to make sure their players are concentrating, relaxing. It's a break, but also concentrating. Very important for when they come out to start that third quarter.
And a free kick has gone to the Bombers for too high in that contest on the spoil.
Interesting call, Andy. Didn't see too much there. I thought it was going to go the other way.
Yeah, I thought there was two. There was actually two highs in that contest. So Ruffle did get taken high, but Damien Barton back in front also got taken real high on the spoil.
So the umpire Stevie J has paid the first one. So Brian Ruffle to become the first multiple goal scorer on the ground today. He's within 30 metres out from goal. He rocks back and he drills it. It is 28 points of margin here at Lancefield. The biggest margin of the day continues to grow. 4.5 minutes gone in this term and 48 minutes since Broadford's first and only goal of this contest. That's a concerning part.
All right, it's almost time now for Broadford just to load up in the middle with their best.
Yep.
Put the best blokes in the middle, let them go at it, and that's what they've done. I think this is their best midfield combination. Piccioni, Holland, Boyle, Get them in there. Let's start getting the football forward. Start getting it inside 50. Spark wins the hit out down Holland. Wins the clearance. Out towards half forward. Josh Pound creates a bit of space for Pachoni. Does well. Boots 2 tackles. Kicks inside forward 50. Hickman from behind. Spoils. Ball hits the deck. Hickman handball to Romanak. Romanak into an open goal. He kicks it. And that was a badly needed goal for the Roos.
It certainly was. It's a long time since Jake Holt kicked the opening goal of the game. That ends a run of 6 goals there.
Oh, Jace Allen's coming off with a dislocated shoulder here.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, that is devastating right in front of us here. And he's in a lot of pain.
I'll tell you though, really good by Broadford. See those guys go into the middle. They win the centre clearance, gets down. We give him a few slaps over the finals, but Rex Hickman was really important there. Spoiled down, good handball to Romanak, sets it up. Holland over the football, gets wrapped up quickly, and we'll have another bounce.
Right now, Riddell have to think about their defence and just a bit of a change when the defenders are playing together, and an important man like Jace Allen coming off the field.
He is absolutely crucial for the Bombers.
Crucial, and we've got to think ahead to the week ahead if Riddell make it.
Free kick for a hold here to Jersey Luck. The 2 11s collide. It is Broadford 2-6-18 to 6-4-40. And we're 6.5 gone here in this term. 2 goals to start this one. Ball on the outer side. Now great sport there from Reece Smith. There on his opponent. And interesting, Gav, from the incident that no one saw, he's still got a little bit of bandaging from last week's game.
Yes, well, that was interesting enough in itself, wasn't it? But we move on. Ball goes in. Spark wins the hit out. Panuccio at the front and centre, gets the handball to Said. That's Matthew Said. Sweeps the handball out wide to Scott Walsh. Left foot kick. Ruffle!
Good.
Beautiful pair of hands, hasn't he? And good play by the small fleet of Riddell around the pack, Gavin.
Yeah, just beautiful football there. Really good build-up from the Bombers. Just winning the stoppages in this quarter 4-2, and it's making them dangerous.
And Panuccio there played a very important role. He just got clearer of Bodie Holland at that stage and got an important possession across to Set and then to Ruffle.
Ruffle for his 3rd goal, 2nd of the term. Rocks back and he's got it. He has drilled it. And it's back to 28 points a margin. That was the goal that Broadford could ill afford to concede. We've ticked on 7.5 minutes gone here in this term. It's 7-4-46 Riddell to 2-6-18 Broadford.
It's another example for Riddell of those small players around the pack, and they can be Riddell can be very grateful to their play around the pack. And getting away from an experienced footballer like Bodie Holland, well done to Riddell. But they're making a demand of Broadford to see where they can come from here to win this game.
Rucks will go at it again. Braden Allen and Spark. Spark wins it down. Romanak comes storming through the middle. Takes on a few tacklers. Gets the handball to Spark. Out to Grenville, who's moved into the middle of the ground. Kicks inside forward 50. Dawson will fly. Brings the ball to ground. Treewick cleans it up. Sweeping handball out to Michael Salberg. Picks the ball up on the left boot out towards half forward. Beautiful kick. Finds Matthew
Well weighted kick, Gavin, wasn't it?
Said pushes the ball down towards half forward. And Ben said flies, but it's Spark.
That was not the way to go, was it?
It up.
The tall men there against the small fellas. There's one of their mosquito fleet.
Spark just pops it out to Paddy Coppinger. Cross half back. Broadford just need to slow up, get momentum on their terms.
They certainly do now. Coppinger won a Rising Star nomination during the year. Sonigan was pushed out in that contest, but his teammate Mark's there, and Matt said, who's been a bit of a revelation since crossing from the Sunbury Lions. He spots up Tommy Alchemade between wing and half forward here, right in front of us here on the commentary side. Team's kicking to the left, and that's the scoreboard end. As Alchemade pumps the ball. Long Ben set flies from behind. Ball hits the deck 25 metres out from goal. Littlewood, he's taken the ground now. Gets it out now to Corey Hall. Kicks around the body. Up and under. Ball out now to Wern. Wern here to Boyle. Hugs the boundary line. Dawson's the man in the gun. Ball there from Treewick. He goes again to Treewick. Greenville breaks here for Broadford. He dodges, ducks, weaves and finds Hickman. Hickman up towards half forward now. Just skittles Jake Hall. Maintains his composure. Can't break away just enough, but he got a quick kick in time inside the forward 50. And it's taken here by Ben Sonigan, and the Bombers are away.
Tim Walsh gets a clearing kick out of defensive 50, swings the ball wide. Mark taken by Hayden Ross. Had plenty of the football today. So looks his board, finds Michael Salberg. Michael and Paul both using the ball beautifully today. Finds Jersey Luck. Jersey Luck swings the ball out wide towards Panuccio. He's been outstanding. He plays on quickly, just a mung kick towards half forward. Ruffle leads up at the ball. Reece Smith takes him out. Stevie Ball gets a handball. Broadford are away. Barton with a bounce. Steps inside forward 50. Kicks long. Romagnac coming back with the flight. Is Sonic
Courage.
mark.
That is just a really courageous mark, running up with the flight of the ball there by Ben Sonnigan. Great play. And 50.
He was set. Did you see much of him at Gisborne last year, mate, or in the last few years?
I'll have to admit, Uni, I didn't get to too much of the footy at Gisborne, being with my involvement with the juniors. I had Saturdays off last year, so I didn't see a lot of him, but a few of these Gisborne boys have gone on to bigger and better things in the Riddell League this year. As the ball goes forward into Riddell's forward line, but it's turned over and marked by Brody Holland. Inside defensive 50 over the
He
Uni.
didn't quite play the paddock well then. He had every opportunity, no one near him within 20 metres.
46-18, Riddell are ahead. 11 minutes gone here in this third term. Ball on the outer side now. Great work there from the Bombers. They picked it up, dished it out now. Trewick, left foot kick up towards half forward now to Selberg. Left foot kick there, up towards half forward now. Good courage shown by both players there of opposing sides. Damien Barton now to Pound. Back to Holland, up through the corridor now, over the head there of Greenville. He's got Tommy Elkamate hot on his hammer. Handball's back up towards the corridor, giving a bit of work to do for Bryson Scales. Didn't attack the ball hard enough. Sonnigan handballs out, and now the Bombers are away.
Scott Walsh gets the ball off half back, switches onto the right, puts it in towards Ruffle, leading up the ground, kicks, turns inside 50. Benny said's got space. Benny said can't take the mark. Good sport by Coppinger. Reece Smith takes the ball, clears it out of half back towards Hooper, and it's out in the full. It'll be a kick to Riddell. Another turnover for the Broadford.
How many's that for the term, Gap?
That's 4 for the term.
Game's opened up a bit, Gav, hasn't it?
It has, as players start to tire. Well done, Balinskis gets the smother. Pressure is still there. Sweeping handball to Alkamate. He sweeps the ball again. Scott Walsh fumbles, crucial stages. Bit of pressure on here. Tim Walsh comes flying out of half back. Kicks inside forward 50 towards Nolan. Good sport by Littlewood. Played a good game. Brent Littlewood in defence.
He certainly has. And get Nolan out of the game. He's only kicked 1 goal, and that's from the goal square.
Great runner of half-back Tim Walsh. Easy to see why the coaches have voted him as the rising star of the year. He's had a really good game.
Yes, been very consistent. Scott, no doubt about that.
Pachoni here from half-back up towards the wing here for Broadford. Picked up here by Greenville. He's got a bit of space. Has a bounce. Corral towards the boundary line by Scott Trewick. The handball straight out.
They have made a lot of mistakes, Broadford.
That's the thing, they just haven't been clean enough. They're really, really sloppy by hand and by foot.
Scores level over at the over in Sydney, 2-3 apiece. It's 7-4-46 Riddell to Broadford 2-6-18. 13 minutes gone here in this term.
Trewick feeds it out to Paul Salberg, goes to Michael Salberg. Left foot kick inside forward 50, looking for Ruffle. Reece Smith comes out, attacks the ball hard, well done. Slaps it forward,
well
moves
done,
away.
cut him across.
Play on, says the umpire, Coppinger. He's under pressure, can't get it. Benny said over the top of the ball. Coppinger dives on it, and we'll have a bounce 45 metres out from the Riddell goal.
Some good play from the Riddell players around the stoppages and around the packs, causing Broadford a lot of problems. Broadford have got to really tighten up around the stoppages.
Ball comes out now to Pachoni there for Broadford. Across half back, finds a teammate here in Ben Barton. Right foot kick from the youngster out towards the commentary wing. It'll join us here in a minute. Comes off the leg there of Alkamate. We'll see a throw in. Dead set centre wing, commentary side. It's 46-18. Riddell ahead. They've been ahead for a long time. 14 minutes gone here in this term. Rucks contest. Both ruckmen win it. Knocked towards there by Greenville. Clever. And Boyle's taken out of bounds. Boyle, he started the game like a house on fire, and he's only starting to come back into it in the third term.
Just a comment about Braden Allen and the big man. The other fellow's got a bit of weight on him, but he's in there contesting and getting the ball to ground.
Rucks go at it again. Bryson Scales versus Braden Allen. Allen wins it down to Scott Walsh. Comes out the back. Hall kicks the ball forward. Valinskis has got a fly. Does okay. Brings the ball to ground. Josh Pound comes sweeping through. Left foot kick inside forward 50. Over the head. Jake Hall running back towards goal. Picks the ball up. He's under pressure from Baker. Does really well, Baker. Rex Hickman comes in, slides over it as Hall goes back in again. Players will dive on top of it and we'll have a bounce.
Just a goal saver there, Jack Baker. That was magnificent, and the second effort as well. Fantastic play in defence there for Riddell.
Still no marks inside 50 from Broadford.
A lot of endeavour coming from Riddell. They know they're in with a big chance here. A good lead. It's 2-6-18 to 7-4-46.
And they score a point there through who, Gavin?
Josh Pound.
Josh Pound. That's his third today. And it's 2-7-19 to 7-4-46. 15 minutes gone here. And Broadford have only scored one goal in the space of 50 odd minutes.
Just an easy exit kick again for the Bombers, finding Hayden Ross.
Ross on the outer side. Won the bottle of wine last week. Showing some good form again today. Strong hand shown there by Ben Barton there for Broadford. Up towards centre half forward, marked there by Holland.
Let's see if they can find a target inside forward 50 here. Holland's been their best user today.
Hooper's screaming for it within 15 metres. He's going to have to go now.
Holland just pops it up and still can't find it.
Panuccio, well done. He cut across it very nicely. Well done.
And he took the mark after the spoil. What a play by Matt Panuccio.
He anticipated very well. Very good.
As ball switched out to the other side here from Alchemade. Out towards Tim Walsh. Spots Allen. Braden Allen, a right half back for Riddell in front of the Laurie Green Pavilion. His team lead by 27 points. Benstead's going to come from behind. Ricochets off him now. Corey Hall's taken the ground there by Henson. And we'll see a ball up. Yeah, love the game from Henson when he's been in this game here for Riddell.
Yeah, he's been really impressive for the youngster. He turned 18 this week, so he's doing a real good job. Rucks go at it. Braden Allen wins it down. Pachoni comes through. Handball out to Josh Pound. Starting to get his hands on the footy. Low and hard. Rex Hickman can't take the mark again. Hooper, beautiful front and centre. Runs inside 50. Gets dragged down again. Riddell have been relentless. Clearing kick out towards Hayden Ross. One-on-one with Grant Wern. Wern wins that one-on-one. Gets the ball over the top towards Williams. Tries to throw it on the boot. Williams under pressure now as tried to feed out there is Wern out to Pound. Pound inside forward 50. Hickman up against Baker. It's good spoil from Hickman. Ordered to ground. Up towards Romagnac. There's their first mark inside forward 50.
Yeah.
And so he's the guy that got him started last week. He does look like their best forward. They just need to give him plenty of space and, importantly, deliver the ball properly, because that's, as Gav said a number of times, that's been their problem today. So maybe this can kickstart. He's only about 15 metres out. He's out on a little bit of an angle, but he should really run in and kick this through.
And Josh Bound's been really important in the last couple of minutes, just starting to get his hands on the footy.
And when he gets the footy, he normally delivers it well.
As Romagnac comes in, deliberate approach, desperately needed goal. This will be his second if he can kick it, and he does. He does at Broadford. Now they might be able to build a little bit of momentum. We know these quarters haven't gone for long. We're 18 minutes in, although we have had 4 goals scored in this quarter.
That's right, back to 21 points. And you mentioned, Gav, their first mark inside the forward 50 for the game. To that point, that was 65 minutes old.
Yeah, and 6 marks to Riddell, and obviously they've been able to put scoreboard pressure on through those marks inside forward 50. 3 of those to Brian Ruffle.
So it's 7-4-46 to, I think it's I'm losing count now, it's 3-7-25.
Yeah.
For Broadford now. Handball there from Matt Said. It's taken there by Damien Barton there for Broadford. Handball's back out now to Pound. Goes on his right foot. Tries to spot up Hooper. Knocks the ball back up towards the middle of the ground. Bumps out Braden Allen in the process. We'll see a ball up almost in the middle of Blanchfield Park.
Just the game opening up a bit now, and it probably gives Broadford a chance. The way it was played in the first half, if they were probably 21 points down, it might have been a struggle. But with the open game, there's still a chance here.
Pachoni, been strong in the stoppages. Boyle, great tackle. Ball spills out the back and we'll have a bounce.
Broadford winning this quarter by a point. 2-1 to 2 straight.
They desperately need another goal though. Just got to get back in touch. Spark just hammers it forward. Gets it as good as a stoppage. Dutchy Holland runs over the top of it. Sliding in is Boyle. Great handball to Holland. Holland switching kick. Josh Pound. Plenty of space. He can get onto that left foot. He can load up. Load up from 40 and he's just sprayed it. That's his 4th behind of the day.
Disappointing. He had time. Well, it wasn't an easy shot for goal by any means, but he certainly had time to line it up. Didn't miss by much. Getting closer. Maybe the next one will go through.
And just repeating the news, it's Jason Allen from Riddell coming off the ground, what appears to be a dislocated shoulder or elbow. We'll check that up at 3/4 time. Ball comes off hands. Ben Barton on the outer wing there for Broadford. Handballs back into Grant Wern. Back to Barton. Right foot kick up towards the corridor. Spots up Damien, who switches it out now to Corey Hall. Corey Hall in the burst here for Broadford. He's 65 out from goal. He was looking for Hickman, but the ball fell short, landed in the arms there of Alchemy there for the Bombers. Defensive 33.
Kick comes out towards the wing. Matty settle fly, can't get it. Williams with a big spoil, goes out of bounds and will have a boundary throw in. Broadford definitely dominating the quarter. They've had 12 inside 50s to Riddell's 8. They're just not getting that mark inside forward 50 that's so important right now.
One player I want to see lift if he's got the opportunity, Cam Dawson. I don't think we've called his name for a stat today.
Rucks will go at it again. Svark and Allen wins it down. Boyle gets it down towards Pound. Pound wrapped up immediately. Will have a bounce.
Fellas, since Jason Allen has gone off, the 6 defenders for Riddell seem to be Ben Sonigan, Dan Zulik, Michael Trewick, Steve Trewick, Tommy Alchemade.
And he was one clobbered there. We should see a ball up here, an identical spot. We've ticked on 21 minutes, guys, and we've seen quarters have gone for 22 and a half, 24 and a half.
6-1 being Scotty Welch.
Svark just hammers the ball inside forward 50. Again, Hickman comes up at the football. Baker just walks through the tackle. Swings out wide. Hayden Ross is the danger man here. Ball out to Benny Said. He flies up the ground, turns his man inside out. Left foot kick up to half forward is a rip.
That is a beautiful left foot kick by Ben Said there.
Nolan marks 60 metres out from goal.
To do that on your left foot from Ben Said, very clever.
Quality.
So
Nolan loads up, long inside forward 50 towards Ruffle. Littlewood comes over the top, gets a spoil. On the ground is Wern, can't pick it up. Boundary throw in. Right forward pocket, 15 metres around the goal.
Hasn't had a lot of the ball, Ben Said, but every time he's had it in his hand, something's happened.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's Cyril-like.
Yeah. Boundary throw in here, left forward pocket here for the Bombers. Svark gets it out now to a teammate running through. That was Boyle, right foot kick. Along centre wing, it is 46 to 26, 20-point margin. And again, a big thanks to Lancefield Football Netball Club for their terrific, outstanding hospitality today. Should be commended for their efforts as a club. They've delivered yet again for a good final.
Gav had 3 pieces of the sponge at lunch.
No, I didn't. I don't eat cake.
He had 6.
I had 9 hot dogs. Ball comes in, fed out wide again. Good work from Broadford. They're starting to lift in the stoppages. Pound with a kick inside forward 50. Siren sounded though, and that is 3/4 time. Broadford 3-8-26 trailing Riddell 7-4-46. A big last quarter coming up.
There's a turnaround here.
Already Holland up forward too. I think that's a good move.
Well, it is the Broadford side kicking to the scoreboard end to the left of his dial as Pachoni suckers off the ground, taken in by Romanic, who finds Pound up towards half forward now, over the head there of Jake Hall. Jersey Luck goes to ground there for the Bombers. Dished out now to Trewick of the Mike variety. Ball up towards half, centre wing out of side there. It's taken there by Broadford up towards half forward now. Sonigan goes with a spoil. He's been doing that all day and he's had to step up in the absence of Jason Allen.
Just a poor kick from Williams. It was a nothing kick in the air to the forward pocket. Just lower the eyes and get it into dangerous spots.
Rucks go up here. Brody Helen got first juke on that one there. Ball slips out now to Boyle. Works his way out of it there for Broadford. As Pachoni settles, handballs back in ball to Wern. Back out now. They've got a chance here through Boyle to the top of the square. Romanic comes off almost off his head now. Damien Barton. He's pickpocketed there by his opponent. There is Greenville, snaps around the body. And he
got a bit
misses.
too much on it. He liked it off the boot.
And he's kicked 2 points on the board today. So it is 3-9-27 Broadford to 7-4-46. We are 80 seconds gone here in this final
That
term.
was the goal that the game needed, I think.
Yep.
Geez, she would have lit up if
Would
that
have
had
given him
gone
a
through.
boost, 'cause it was a good kick.
Tim Walsh plays on out of fullback, long kick out towards that half-back line. Strong in the marking contest was Braden Allen, couldn't hold it. Ball hits the deck, Brody Holland is dispossessed. Ball heads forward as they try to fight the ball out. Valinskas is wrapped up. He's been pinged holding the ball. Free kick to Riddell.
On the outer side, at left half back. They're kicking to Laurie Green Pavilion and the Bombers. They've been in front for most of the day. Kick along centre wing. Ben Said is the target. Good score there from Coppinger. Really enjoyed the battle between Said and Coppinger today. The two
It's
youngsters.
been a ripper, been a real ripper.
Who's had the better of that, do you think?
I think they've probably drawn even. Benny Said's been important, as Steve said, Benny Said's been important when he has got his hands on the ball, but he hasn't had a heap of it.
This ball comes out now to Stephen Boyle, who's probably had more possessions than any other player on the ground. Ball inside the 50 arc, taken there by Trewick, who slips over the ground. And we'll see Andrew throwing about 55 metres out from goal. Broadford's attacking in. And at the start of the second term in the AFL, GWS 3-4-22, Sydney 3-3-21.
Rux will go at it again. Spark wins it down. Holland, quick boot inside forward 50. Romandow comes out. Great attack by Sonigan, but he's wrapped up straight away. Not really trying to get rid of it. And
he's won one there too.
A great idea. As we'll have a ball up 10 metres out. Hickman will go up against Sonigan. Hickman wins it down. Grenville storms through. But Tim Walsh, he's been there all day as the sweeper. Right foot kick outside the defensive 50. Coppinger. Coppinger gets it out to Pachani, who fumbles. And Coppinger, well done, Coppinger. Goes and gets it back. Left foot kick inside forward 50. Hall can't take the mark. Front and centre, Barton slaps it towards Valinskas. Right foot snap by Valinskas, misses.
They're threatening here.
3-10.
The goal gives them the momentum that they've got. They've got the momentum in general play. They just need to get the ball through the goals. It'll give them a massive lift. Riddell's defence has been outstanding.
Yes, they maintain the pressure, Steve.
They're holding back the damn wall here at the moment, aren't they?
Yes, if they can maintain
And this is the
pressure.
danger here. That's where Broadford really need to capitalise and get a goal out of this. Because if Riddell can manage to get up the other end and kick a goal, it's a heartbreaker.
Well, that will just destroy all the confidence that they've got.
46 to 28. With nearly 4 minutes gone here in this final term. Riddell on ahead, a big clearing kick out towards Pachoni.
Had a good game.
He's played a great game today, Pachoni.
Pachoni here for the Roos. He's almost in the middle of the ground.
Find a target, Lance.
He does.
Yes.
Asking out shall deliver.
Wern pops it over
And
the
a good
top, and Hickman finally takes a mark inside forward 50.
He'll go back.
He'll go back. He has to kick this for Broadford. They desperately need this goal.
And he needs this goal. We've been saying that all final series. If he's going to pull out some magic, make a statement here, this is going to be the goal that he
I wouldn't
kicks.
be wanting to have my house on it. I've seen Rexy kick a few.
We were just commenting a moment ago about the defence of Riddell, and that wasn't good. 2 occasions, loose man everywhere.
Hickman comes in, pots it on its way. It's
Let's
to the
go.
right. It is home. Massive goal for the Roos.
Oh, goodness
Hang on
gracious.
here.
And that is why Rex Hickman is here, to kick goals.
Well, that's one. Ideally, he needs to kick a couple more. I think he just needs to get involved in the contest. He got into a good position there. Good finish. Went very high, but it managed to float through. So, what's the margin there now, Indy?
Yeah, 4-10-34 to 7-4-46. It's 12 points, 2 straight goals. Another one here will make it very interesting.
That's
So the lesson for Riddell there is to make sure in the defence that they're manning up well. And two men were free and able to Broadford to get a goal. They've really got to be tight. They've got to hold on to their lead.
Dan Salberg wins the centre clearance, but straight down the throat of Reece Smith. Broadford looking up and about here. Kick long goes out to Pachoni. He's been very important already in this quarter. Plays onto the right boot, kicks up towards half forward. Players will fly. Just mark there. Turnover.
Sonigan.
Really good mark by
Sonigan.
Sonigan.
Dangerous handball. Tim Walsh, he's done. He's gone.
Well,
Just lacked a little bit of composure there. And it's in pretty good hands here with Brody Holland.
A little bit of awareness too, I think.
There was.
get a bit of the yap up. So slow it down. Sonigan was just too quick. And that shows, that's the pressure.
And that comes with experience too, realising that you can't set your teammate up and at time just to slow it down and look for another opening to get the ball out of defence.
Call this one through for us, Andy. This one's going right through, right over the goal umpire's hat.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a stab and say my favour to the left, just to be different.
Holland comes in, steps inside the 50. It is straight. It is home.
It's
It
touched.
is touched on the
That
line.
way, Riddell touching just to behind.
That man
resulting
Ben Sonigan
to,
again.
Well, he's made up for it, hasn't he?
Yes, he was. That's right. Quite right, Chris.
It is Broadford 4-11-35, Riddell 7-4-46, 6.5 gone here in this final term. There's a dangerous kick there. Michael Salberg goes back by hand now to his teammate there in Trewick.
Well done.
Steadied well, coming out of the fence.
To Stankham. He switches it out now to Panuccio. The acid's on the Bombers here.
This kid's been phenomenal today.
He's doing extremely well. It's a 3-on-1 here. And Spark drops the mark. It turns into a 4-on-1 now. Spark out to Damien Barton. Inside the forward 50. Sonigan needs to go again. He needed to take the mark there, Sonigan. Handball out there from J. Cole to Pound. Ricochets off Jersey like they're the Bombers. Who keeps running hard? Hayden Ross. Left foot kick up to the corridor on the overlap. Dan Selberg now. He's told to steady.
They've got to get it down to Brian Ruffle for a 1-on-1.
Braden Allen's peed off out here and he'll get the kick now. Very clever awareness. Bryson Scales come off the ground there. There's a change with the ruckman. It freed up Braden Allen. Out towards Henson now. It'll bounce in his favour. Lockie Henson. He puts on the afterburners. He puts on a bomb. And it's marked or touched on the line.
Been really impressed with Brent Littlewood's game today defensively. He's been fantastic.
Well, you've got Sonigan at one end and a little bit the other, essentially, haven't you?
Yep.
Some of the best today.
And Lockie Hanson's asked what has done all that's been asked of him today.
Oh, he's delivered, and then some. As on the clearance kick here, it's 12 points to margin, 47-35. We're 8 minutes gone here in this final term. We'll see how all up. It may be low scoring, but geez, it's given us value for money. And I'd take this, Gav, over some of the games we've seen.
Broadford well and truly on top, 7 inside 50s to 2. Riddell's had 4 turnovers.
But conversion of 1 goal, 3 from 4 scoring shots is the question.
And we'll have a free kick here to Josh Pound out of the stoppage. High tackle.
He's kicked 4 points today.
Yeah, it's been disappointing for him. His left foot kick along the sidelines towards Hickman. Hickman takes the mark, or no, free kick.
So Hickman on right half back in front of the Riddell coaches bench. It's an old floating mung. Here's Sonigan again. That's the best mark you'll see today.
Well, he's played a very good game today, as we've commented several times.
Hayden Ross in the middle of the ground. Sonigan switch hits Ross. Reece Smith mans the mark. Fantastic work from Sonigan back in defence. Ross finds Tommy Alchemade coming up through the middle.
This is good for Riddell, just slowing it down now.
Yeah, they've just got to get it back on their terms, so just gain a little bit of momentum back. As Alchemade just slams it forward, down to half forward. Hickman flies, can't take the mark. Ball on the ground, Paul Selberg, that's a throw. Very good decision by the umpire. Boyle plays on, gives it out to Josh Pound. Pound takes a run and bounce. Moving towards half forward, it's kick smothered again. That's happened a couple of times in this quarter alone. Ball, good pressure, Scales creates some space for Barton. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in.
Here, nearly 10 minutes gone here in this final term. Broadford 4-11-35, trail by 12 points, 7-5, 47 as umpire. Josh Martin throws the ball in here on the commentary wing. Paccioni goes third man up, belts the ball out now, out towards Hooper, bounces beautifully here for Broadford. As the ball goes up towards half forward to Holland, back to Hooper, he's wrapped up, no prior. Umpire says play on and fairly so. Is that boy Panuccio again? Up towards the commentary wing, taken down there by Braden Allen, who's got Paul Selberg over the top.
Missed the target.
Oh, well done, Reece Smith. Just chops it off. Bursts towards the 50. A long 60-metre kick towards Romanak. He's taken out. He was taken out and he'll get the free kick. 15 metres out, directly in front.
50.
He took a dive, 50. That's rubbish. Go back and kick the goal, son. Stop taking a dive.
How crucial. We talked about Jason Allen's turnover in earlier on in the game. That one there from Braden Allen, that was crucial.
Turnover there.
He should have just hit the target. Slow down, take the mark.
Oh, I don't think Selberg attacked the ball hard enough.
Yeah.
You have a look at Paul Selberg versus Reece Smith there. Reece Smith took that ball full-chested. Paul Selberg waited for it.
And this is why Romanik has a chance to kick his third goal of the day.
Must kick this for the
He
Blues.
will kick this.
He won't miss.
It's home! It's home! Broadford, they kick another one. 5-11-41. Back to a goal. Riddell 7-5-47. This is a well and truly game on right now.
We've got the close one, Gav.
Got
GWS
that
are 7 points in front.
Yeah, this one's closer on the margin front by a point. So Riddell's last goal came at the 7.5 minute mark of the last term. We're now 11.5 minutes. So doing the maths, it's a vicinity of about 30 minutes between goals for them.
Yes, a matter of them contesting every moment and get the ball out to their running players and set the game on their terms in this last 10 minutes.
Panuccio here for the Bombers. He's wrapped up, taken down high. against his opposite 3 in Paccioni. So Matt Panuccio has the ball in the middle of the ground now.
Riddell players have got to give
two have been great.
Riddell players have got to
Say
give
their
options
names
down the
again,
forward
Paul.
line. Most important that they give options to their teammates.
Floating kick inside 50. Coppinger drops the chest mark over the football now. Plays pile in. Littlewood over the top will have a bounce.
Well, it is Riddell. What's Riddell's inside 50s for this term?
They've had 3 this term to 9 for Broadford.
One scoring shot to 5. As Coppinger again, he stood up in this last term, out towards Brody Holland. Jack Baker trying to wear him like a glove. Good work there from Jack Baker. There are the Bombers. We'll see a ball up, forward of centre. Or we'll see holding the ball. No, we won't.
That was really well done by Holland. He was outnumbered 3-1.
I was just going to say, just a fantastic individual effort. Brody Holland, he's given them a lift in this last quarter, given them a target up forward.
Ball up forward of centre now as Scales gets up and wins the tap down there for Broadford. Up towards Damien Barton here for the Roos. Right foot kick up towards half forward. It's a 1-on-1 contest. Good spoil there on Romanek. Comes out now to Alchemader. Overran the ball. Broadford now through Wern. Out to Holland.
Here's his moment.
And handball's out now to Damien Barton.
Bit off more than he could chew.
And holding the ball.
Keep the ball moving.
Braden Allen gets the ball out towards the commentary wing. Matt said, good mark.
Yeah, Josh Brown should have gone then.
Yeah, he should have. I think maybe just that, he's kicked 4 points.
Up towards
didn't
centre
take
for
it.
Nolan,
Ben
clutches Coppinger. Benny said sits front
Riddell can
centre.
get a goal
He
from
runs
there.
in, one bounce, runs into
goal.
open goal towards half forward. It's right across the face. Rhys Smith takes the mark. He looks to rebound out wide. Wern's got a lot of space out here on the wing. Drops the mark, recovers. Handball sweeping out wide. Looking for his teammate out there in, I think that might be Barton or Scales. He finds Barton. Back to Wern. Wern slams it on the boot. Go forward. Sonigan flies. Can't take the mark. Hickman on the ground. Tries to shovel it out. Ball's in dispute. Braden Allen over it. Players pile in on the tackle. Comes out the back to Panuccio. And it's holding the ball. Free kick to Broadford.
Tremendous
Valinskas.
pressure from Broadford in this quarter.
They trail this one by 6 points. Back inside the forward line.
Yeah,
And
There he is.
Sonigan.
Poor disposal inside 50 there.
He switches it out now to Jack Baker here. We're ticked on 14.5. Jack Baker here for the Bombers. Matt said gets first hands onto that now. It's a 3-on-2 and the 2 win now through Dan Salberg. Right foot kick up towards Ben said. Almost went without it. Turns his man inside out. Cheeky. Right up kick up towards half forward. Ruffle had to come from behind there for the Bombers. Picked up there by Nolan. Back out now to Sid. In front of the Royal Green Pavilion and he sticks it in there in the throat of Hayden Ross. Right up there on the boundary line.
6 points the difference for 11 Broadford. Riddell 7-5, 47. 6 points.
15 minutes gone. Ross in front of the Broadford coaching, cheer squad. Goes towards the top of the square, comes off hands. And we'll see a boundary throw in.
An anti-climax there. Sorry, Doug.
And it remains a 6 points lead to Riddell here at Lansfield Park. Harlands FM 100.7, harlandsfm.org.au.
Another cliffhanger for the Bombers here.
Yeah, that's right. After last week, Rucks go up. Nolan wins it down the ground. Josh Pound is taking the ground. We'll see a ball up.
Tell you who's been good coming out of defence from Broadford has been Rhys Smith.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
He's used it well, he's used it long, and he's cleared on a number of occasions.
Scales wins the knockdown. Panuccio in there. Great tackle by Paccioni. Will have a bounce.
40 metres out from the Bombers' goal, right forward pocket. We're 16 minutes gone. We've had a total of 2 goals, 4 kick for the term.
Feels like more than that.
It does.
Nolan wins the ball forward. Rhys Smith slams it on the boot up towards the wing. Braden Allen in front takes the mark. Braden.
Broadford have tightened up around the packs and making it hard for Riddell to find the space with their smaller men around the packs.
Inside the forward 50, big fly from behind, ruffled down at ground level. Scales kick partially smothered there for Broadford. 50 metres out from goal. Henson to the top of the square. Good spoil there from the Broadford defence. Coppinger, Ross misses.
Oh.
1 point, 1 behind.
It's a valuable point though in the context of the game.
Yes, it is. Makes it a 7 point lead.
And I reckon about 6 minutes to go, guys.
41 to 48. 48 being Riddell, 41 being Broadford here at Lancefield Park.
Ross has got 1 goal, 1. Ball comes out towards half-back here for Broadford. They've got numbers around this contest. Good pick up here from Damien Barton, who's been outstanding. Speaking of outstanding, Brody Holland. Handball's almost to himself. Good work there. And drew the free kick.
By Holland there. Just using his experience there.
Yes.
Against Panuccio.
Panuccio got sucked in.
At half-back. He'll bring the ball out to Greenville and Svark, who's got Svark. Spots out Boyle, puts him in the space now.
Here's the pace. Stevie Boyle goes inside forward 50. Hall! Jake Hall takes the mark.
Jake Hall.
40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Massive kick for Broadford.
What a contest. 17 and a half gone. With probably about 5 to go. Based on the last 3 quarters of his contest. 22 and a half, 24 and a half, and 22 and a half. He's kicked 2 points today. Must kick this goal. And it fades away for a minor score.
Well, that brings it back to the clear goal. 6 points, the difference.
1 goal, 2 on the board for him today.
So what's the rule, Steve, regarding a draw?
Yeah, that's going to test me out in my first year in the job, isn't it? 5 minutes either end.
With time on.
3-minute break with time on. Thanks, Mr. Yoon.
Long kick comes out to half-back. Spark flies, knocks the ball to ground. Pachoni, been massive. Handballs to Grenville. Just slams it on the boot inside 450. Hall again. Romagnac can't take the mark. Spills out over the back, one behind.
Broadford will be looking for a 7-point game here. Well, he's trying to keep it in their offensive zone, pick up a goal and put them a point in front.
This is deja vu from last week. Riddell held a lead and the opposition just kept coming.
Kicking points. That was the problem too. Massively kicked about 4 points to finish that game off.
So they ended up winning that game by 2 or 3 points. The other Bombers, ball up towards half-back. Is that Sonigan again?
Fair mark there.
It's a fantastic grab.
He's been absolutely outstanding.
Sonigan again. He's been outstanding.
Played a very good game.
This is his best game of the year, I think, for mine, from what we've seen on Highlands FM. As we tick on 19 minutes, probably got about 3.5 to go in this final term. Sonigan, a floating kick on the outer wing. There's plenty of roos around this contest. It comes out the back of the pack. We'll see a throw in. The overcast conditions starting to get a little bit dark.
Who's it going to be, Gav? Who is the man for the job at either end of the ground here?
Well, I think Adrian Romanac's been Broadford's best forward so far, but I still reckon Josh Pound, who's had a shocking goal-kicking record in the finals, could just step up and snare one. As the players sit over the ball, comes out to Pachoni, feeds it forward, Grenville can't pick it up. Players dive in over the football, wrapped up, it's going to be pinged, holding the ball. Free kick to Broadford, they'll get a chance to reload again. The free kick goes to Wern, long, inside 450, Sonigan will mark this. No, he won't, but he'll get a free.
He'll get a free kick anyway.
Too high, Benny Sonigan. What a game this boy's played.
If Riddell win, bottle of wine heading his way.
I think it's going to be hard to go past him.
Yeah, well, we've seen 2 Saturday games and the backmen have starred as Riddell hogged the outer side. Players go up.
Oh, good mark, Riddell forward.
Couple of important marks Riddell taken in the last couple of minutes.
It's still 5 points the margin though. It's 48 to 43 in a low scoring counter. 20 and a half gone. No one on the outer side.
Oh no.
To the back.
Comes off hands now. Big rough. 40 metres out. He has stopped it. That could be curtains.
It's Brian Ruffles' fourth for the day. He had space, he steadied, he knew the responsibility that he had. He steadied and put it through the high diddle for a goal, and good position for Riddell at this stage.
Well,
the game's still winnable for Broadford.
But just great composure. He didn't rush, he took his time, he knew he had time, he ran in, he steadied, and he did what he does best, and he put it straight over the goal umpire's hat.
That's his 4th goal as well.
Yes, that is right.
That's amazing. And how many inside 50s for the Bombers in this term, Gav?
They've only had the 5.
So for a return of 1 goal, 2.
Grenville storms out of the middle, kicks deep, inside forward 50, 1-on-1 down there. Oh, it's a great mark! Ball's played on and kicked straight into the man on the mark. Riddell have dived in over the football. He marked that ball 8 metres out. Didn't need to play on. And that would have been really important goal for Broadford because it would have given them the opportunity again.
Right.
I think, what have we got here? It's a bounce,
21 and a half gone.
And let's see how Riddell going to cover their opponents.
Mistake.
They've still got a goal in the goal square.
Ball up in the ruck, grabbed out by Hall over the top, out to Grenville, Grenville around the body, goal!
Yes, and
Goal, really important goal!
And
Broadford are alive!
so there we are.
22 minutes gone, gents.
Plenty of time for either side to win this game.
I was actually going to say Gav there before when I was saying who do you think might be the man, and I said thinking for Broadford it may be Grenville. He's got that last centre clearance where he burst out and he's ran forward, so he could be the man. They've loaded up all the big guns in the middle. Brody Holland's in there.
22 minutes gone. We'll be keeping an eye on the clock.
All players eyes on the ball and trying to get that ball.
Five
Being ruthless
points.
about trying to get the ball.
5 points
playing
the
within the
difference.
rules of the game.
Grenville again, storms out of the middle, long, booming kick inside 450, they'll fly, Hickman, can't take the mark, Hall on the ground, players will dive in, he's sitting on the ball, could be pinged, no, bounce.
Here, Guts.
10 metres out from the goal.
Paying that one, Gav.
What about Grenville, mate? You made the call.
Yes.
22 and a half gone, guys. 54 to 49. Rucks go up. Neither ruckman contest. Belted out the back there from the Riddell defence. Out towards Alchemade. He's dispossessed. Ball 40 metres out from goal. Stamkin helps wrap that up. We should see a ball up. 23 minutes gone. Our longest quarter has been 22 and a half.
Can we get another after the siren like last night?
Oh, goodness
the
gracious. This is as good as last week. Rucks go up. 40 metres out from Broadford's goal. Sock it forward there for Broadford. Greenville now.
There he is.
Greenville ricochets off Alchemade.
Another Alchemade.
Still
Stevie
Another
Ball.
chance, Boyle.
Stevie Ball from the boundaries.
Oh. Hands on heads in the Broadford coach's box. That was very tight. There was a tight angle. And
What's the difference in
not
Riddell's favour,
much.
Steve?
Yes, that was
20
excellent kick at the goal.
23 and a half gone, guys.
Can't be long left.
This is agonising. But good. We love it.
Spark flies in front, can't take the mark. Braden Allen down, Grenville lays a tackle. Ball will roll out of bounds, we'll have a throw in.
Grenville's last 5 minutes has been outstanding.
24
Yes, it has
minutes.
been, no doubt about that.
Jeez,
And,
well, this is just about our longest quarter of the final
And now
series if it
Riddell
goes
is-
past 24 and a
and
half.
now Riddell just settling down and being able to set up to get it out of there.
Ball out, Brody
And,
Holland storms through, right foot kick
One
towards
goal.
goal. He's put it on the full.
That's-
Free kick going to Riddell.
24 and a half gone. We're nearing going on to the longest the quarter has been all day. That's it! Riddell have won!
Well done to Riddell.
6-14-50 to 8-6-54. Deja vu from last week. Broadford, like Macedon, attacked, and the ball sounded inside their forward line to the jubilation of the Bombers, who held on to win a twirler by less than a kick.
Yeah, amazing game. Well done to Riddell. They'll go in and we'll have another Diggers Riddell grand final, guys.
Yes.
Another? Can we do another one?
That's about 8 in the last 12 years, I think, of Diggers Riddell grand finals.
So here we are with the final score. Broadford 6-14-50. They kicked 3-6 in that last quarter. 6-14-50. Riddell 8-6-54. A 4-point win to Riddell.
How's that, Steve? Your first prelim as an ops manager, mate, and another hard stopper like that.
Well, yeah, it was a great finish. You know, Broadford are coming hard. If that game goes for another 3 minutes, I'd say there's no doubt they win the match. But the siren goes and they're down by 4 points, so they'll be disappointed, no doubt about that. But they'll look at in the end of the day, they're going to have a look and they're going to see that they kicked. What was it in the end, Gav? 6 goals.
6-14.
6-14.
That's the difference in the sides. And Riddell going forward, kick 8-6.
Yep.
They kicked
Broadford kick 6-14.
and up to three-quarter time, Broadford had kicked 3-8, and they kicked